Hello, Reagan here, and welcome to another video. I'm working on Cathy's flower house this week. My mic probably sounds a little different. I'm having so many problems. I've been trying to get this video out for a minute. But I had an XLR cable break, so I can't use my Shure mic, and right now I'm using like my lav mic that I forgot to charge, so it's like plugged in, and I'm hoping that it doesn't like overheat or cause any problems. Or like have like weird feedback or something. So we're gonna cross our fingers and hope that things go well. As I was recording this, my camera is overheating. But we will persevere. Continue on. If you're new here, I don't normally start my videos with a bunch of complaining, but I was having a rough one. So anyway, I really enjoy putting these kits together. As always, they're such a joy, and I have a lot of stressful things going on in my life right now, so this is a nice little reprieve, a little non-self-destructive way to deal with my issues, by immersing myself in a tiny world of whimsy and fun that doesn't include all of the harsh realities that I'm dealing with right now. So, hope you join me. Unfortunately, my camera overheated a few times, so there's a lot of footage that I didn't capture, but I will try to do my best here with what I did get recorded. And if you want to look at the instructions a little bit better, you can screenshot or pause and check it out anytime you want to. I'm going through the whole book here to give you an idea of what's included in this kit. And there's lots of little flowers and flower pots and fun things. And the furniture that comes with it's really cute. This is a really, really fun set. So, yeah. This is the first of probably 2 or 3 videos. I also sped it up a little bit just because otherwise this would be like a 16-hour video. It took quite a while. And yeah, the first step that it shows you is to cut the fabric so that you have it for all the different components later on, which is a stool and a couple of boxes. So I did that. I love this little tiny print fabric. I really have a hard time finding good tiny print fabric. So if you know of any good sources of dollhouse scale print fabric, let me know. Absolutely love this stuff. And if you have any questions or like you're working on kits yourself and you need like some advice or help or whatever, please feel free to reach out in the comment section below or message me over on Instagram at Disruptive Girl, and I'll do what I can to give you a hand. This kit, excuse you, Kaya, whew, my dog. This kit came with an off-white paint, but I really wanted to use this mint paint instead because I just love this color of paint. So I used it instead. And it's just a paint like one side and edges on each one of these, but I just painted them all because I can, and I really like this color. And that way if I screwed up and painted the wrong side, it wouldn't matter. It would still have paint on it. So yeah. So after I got those painted, while I had that setting aside drying, I went ahead and started assembling the shelves that go in here. And immediately I realized I would have to dig out my gluing jig because I didn't have enough, well, I probably did have enough random things on my desk to prop up against everything to hold it while it dried. But it was a little dodgy, and I was driving myself crazy, and I'm trying not to overglue things. So like I was struggling here. It was a little frustrating, but I got it all figured out. And like I said, I got out the gluing jig, and that worked beautifully. If you notice in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see the door. I ended up not using the door. I ended up cutting a little bit bigger hole and just making it like a walk-through without doors. I might upgrade it later with different doors or whatever, but I just didn't like the door. It felt too restrictive. I wanted to be able to look in it and like reach in there and stuff and like move stuff around or whatever if I wanted to. So I just bypassed the door altogether. Yeah, this gluing jig really comes in handy. I wanted one for a while, and I put it off, and I put it off, and I put it off, and then finally I found myself with a couple extra bucks and figured I'd give it a shot, see if it was as wonderful and useful as I thought it was, because of course I have a ton of things that I've purchased that I used once or twice and then mothballed because they just had no use or gave them to somebody else or something. I'm like, it's not for me. So this was actually something that I used and I'm using and I have a use for. And it's been a great addition to my crafting arsenal, much more than I thought it would be, actually. I do want to get more magnets, though, because being that I do a lot of small pieces, I need a lot of magnets. So, yeah. And this shelf was a little bit frustrating. It, like the sides are wire, and you just cut 2 lengths of the wire and then bend it in the U shape and then feed the shelves onto it and then glue the shelf on top. And I was having problems getting it cut even for some reason, and it's really soft metal, so it kept bending in ways I didn't want it to, and so I left all the fiddling in. And you get to see exactly, I went over this thing a million times trying to get it like lined up and like I wanted it and get the pieces bent in the right shape. I pushed them all the way down like that to kind of square them out a little bit better so that when I glued on the top shelf it would fit a little better. And then I didn't measure in between like where the shelves should go, which I should have done, but I didn't. And a little wonky, but you know, ultimately I'm the one that gets to look at this every day because it's sitting on my shelf. So if it's got a wonky shelf, it's got a wonky shelf, right? If it bugs me enough, I'll tear it out and fix it. I was thinking about replacing it with like a firmer wire or some like skewers or something, but I left it as it was because it's not that big of a deal. And then there's this little bench, which is really cute. Simple. 3 little pieces of wood and ta-da, adorable bench. It's really cute. I really enjoy the furniture that comes with this kit, like all the little tables and shelves and stuff. They're very, very cute. And then this is a little flower box. Up at the top is a wagon wheel, which is like 2 pieces. I don't have footage of gluing that together because that was one of the points where my camera overheated. And there's also the easel, which is face down underneath a 1, 2, 3 block up there. Because I glued it together once again, and I didn't get it recorded. It's fine, it's fine. But it's just amazing to me, like the logistics of it. You take these simple little pieces and just a little, a couple dabs of glue, and out pops something amazing, right? It's just so fascinating to me. Now for this cabinet, I changed it up a little bit. I deviated from the instructions quite a bit, actually, because it was just like glue it together. The bottom cabinet part was supposed to be just one solid piece glued in place with a sticker on it that makes it look like two doors. And then the drawer wasn't supposed to have a back. It was supposed to just be the front and bottom and sides, and then it's supposed to be glued open with stuff sticking out of it. But I decided to go ahead and just use a piece of scrap paper across the back of the drawer to make it a complete drawer. And then for the doors, I cut the piece down the middle, and I went ahead and used a sticker because it gives a little bit of dimension or whatever. It's kind of cute. But I cut the doors down the middle, and then I dug in my stash and found some little brass hinges and put the hinges on it so that those are working doors that open and close. And I'm very happy with the result. The only thing I'm not happy with is that I did the layout that was suggested for the kit, and you can't hardly see it because it's in the very back. But I usually eventually end up disassembling my kits and repurposing things in them or whatever. So it's not a total loss. Eventually it'll see the light of day again. But yeah, so I glued these in place, and then I went in after the glue dried and put in the little nails for them, the little pins, because it's so much easier than trying to line them up while, without them being like glued in place. And then this little handle is just a little piece of wire with ends curled up and smushed. It's a soft wire in place. So yeah, if you hear weird cat noises in the background, one of my Siamese cats has a stuffed animal that he likes to try to feed to everyone. So yeah, it's never ending. When he gets bored, he does this. As soon as I get finished on here, I'll get him some catnip and play with him so he's not running around. Everybody else is asleep, and he's just walking around carrying. It's a stuffed animal, Domo, and he just... Oh, yeah. Today's been interesting. I've been trying so hard to get this recorded, and my XLR cable broke to my Shure mic, and the neighbors were all... weed eating and leaf blowing, and somebody had a chainsaw going. I don't know, there's so much going on outside, and it was so loud. But I finally got it together and got this much put together. I apologize for my sloppiness, but I just wanted to share this with you, and I'll have the rest of this build up for you probably as soon as I can get it edited, so a couple days. And after I get finished with this kit, my next kit is going to be Luna's Magic House. So you have that to look forward to. In my next video, I'll be covering a lot of the flower creation and the actual building build. So thank you for watching, thank you for hanging out, and I will see you soon. Bye.